U.S. 5th District manufacturing activity falls sharply in July 2025, Richmond Fed report. Bold alert, the U.S. 5th District's manufacturing sector is facing serious headwinds. The Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond's latest survey reveals that the manufacturing landscape deteriorated significantly in July. The Composite Index, a key measure of overall sector health, slid down to -20 from -8 in June, firmly placing the region in negative territory. Delving into the details, all three of the sub-indexes registered notable declines. Shipments dropped to -18 from -5, new orders fell dramatically to -25 from -12, and employment figures were similarly affected, decreasing to -16 from -6. In contrast, the Local Business Conditions Index managed a slight recovery, moving up to -11, while expectations for future local business conditions improved markedly to -2 from -7. Additionally, anticipated future indexes for shipments and new orders showed modest gains, with shipments rising from 6 to 11. But here's where it gets controversial. These results raise pressing questions about the underlying health of the manufacturing sector. Are these falling numbers indicative of deeper, structural challenges, or could they merely represent a temporary setback in a dynamic economy? And this is the part most people miss, when seen alongside broader discussions about leadership at the Federal Reserve and trade negotiations with China. These figures suggest that more systemic issues might be at play. The report also coincides with other high-profile stories, calls for changes in leadership at the Fed and cautious commentary from prominent economic figures, which adds further tension to the current economic debate. It's a reminder that even as some metrics show slight improvements, the overall situation remains fraught with uncertainty. What's your take on this? Is the downturn in manufacturing a harbinger of more serious economic troubles ahead, or do you believe it will rebound quickly? Share your thoughts and join the conversation. Decoding the Richmond Index, Opportunities in Transportation and Utilities. Understanding the Richmond Manufacturing Index, Strategic Insights for Ground Transportation and Electric Utilities. In the ever-evolving landscape of U.S. manufacturing, the Richmond Manufacturing Shipments Index has become an essential tool for investors seeking to navigate the complexities of the industrial sector. As of July 2025, this composite index has seen a significant drop to -20, indicating a notable contraction within the 5th Federal Reserve District. This downturn is primarily attributed to substantial declines in key areas. Shipments fell by 18 points, new orders decreased by 25 points, and employment dropped by 16 points. These figures paint a concerning picture of a broader slowdown in manufacturing activities. However, amidst this challenging environment, the index's future outlook presents a mixed bag of signals, revealing areas of potential resilience. Notably, the Future Shipments Index has risen to 11, and new orders have increased slightly to 9, hinting at a cautious optimism regarding near-term demand. For investors, these contrasting signals underscore the importance of analyzing sector-specific implications, particularly in the realms of ground transportation and electric utilities, both of which face unique challenges and opportunities in this shifting landscape. *** Ground transportation, adapting to fluctuations in freight demand ***. The ground transportation sector is intricately linked to manufacturing shipments and cross-border logistics, making it particularly vulnerable to the fluctuations indicated by the Richmond Index. The July 2025 report's shipment reading of -18 marks a significant decline from the previous month's -5, signaling a reduction in freight activity. This trend aligns with recent observations in the 5th District, where demand for trucking has softened as imported goods are increasingly stored rather than transported inland. For example, a survey conducted in January 2025 revealed a staggering 50% decrease in maritime bookings following an initial surge in shipments driven by tariffs, resulting in record levels of blank vessel capacity. Despite these challenges, the Future Shipments Index of 11 suggests a potential recovery on the horizon. Investors should keep a close eye on companies that possess flexible logistics networks and robust warehouse infrastructures, as they are well positioned to take advantage of inventory management strategies. Firms such as J.B. Hunt Transport Services, JBHT, and Americold Realty Trust, COLD, may see benefits from an uptick in storage demand. On the other hand, traditional trucking operators could encounter margin pressures unless they adapt by exploring spot market arbitrage opportunities or forming partnerships with warehousing entities. Electric utilities, capitalizing on the growth of data centers and clean energy. While the contraction in manufacturing poses challenges for industrial electricity consumption, the electric utilities sector is experiencing a counterbalancing force: the rapid expansion of data centers. According to projections from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, EIA, data centers are expected to account for between 11% and 15% of total U.S. electricity generation by 2030, driven largely by advancements in artificial intelligence and cloud computing. In the Richmond district, which is home to some of the largest data center hubs in the nation, utilities face the task of balancing declining industrial demand with the surging needs of digital infrastructure. The dynamics are further complicated by the Inflation Reduction Act, IRA. The 45X Advanced Manufacturing Production Tax Credit has catalyzed a remarkable $272 billion in clean energy investments in 2024 alone, with the manufacturing capacity for batteries and solar energy outpacing domestic demand. This scenario presents a dual challenge for utilities. They must enhance grid infrastructure to accommodate the demands of data centers while simultaneously transitioning to cleaner energy sources. Investors should focus on utilities that are actively pursuing grid modernization initiatives and forming partnerships in the clean energy sector. For instance, Dominion Energy, D, and Duke Energy, DUK, are expanding their transmission capacities and collaborating with technology companies to create customized rate structures for data centers. Additionally, companies that leverage renewable energy arbitrage, such as integrating solar power with battery storage solutions, are likely to thrive as data center operators seek to reduce their carbon footprints. Mitigating risks and strategic positioning. The contraction indicated by the Richmond Index brings to light several systemic risks, including uncertainties surrounding tariffs and vulnerabilities in the labor market. In the ground transportation sector, exposure to the volatility of cross-border trade, intensified by retaliatory tariffs on U.S. agricultural exports, may continue to pose challenges. Investors should consider favoring companies with diversified revenue streams or effective hedging strategies. In the electric utilities sector, potential regulatory challenges, such as the possibility of IRA rollbacks under a future Trump administration, and water scarcity issues in regions with high concentrations of data centers, like Virginia's groundwater stress, necessitate thorough due diligence. Actionable insights for investors. 1. Short-term investments. Consider allocating resources to ground transportation companies with strong warehousing capabilities, such as Prologis, PLD, and electric utilities that are investing in technologies to enhance grid efficiency, like NextEra Energy, NEE. 2. Long-term opportunities. Target clean energy manufacturers, such as Enphase Energy, ENPH, and data center infrastructure providers, like Digital Realty, DLR, to capitalize on emerging structural trends. 3. Hedging approaches. Utilize derivatives to manage exposure to fluctuations in freight rates and energy prices. In conclusion, while the Richmond Manufacturing Shipments Index serves as a cautionary indicator for traditional manufacturing, it also unveils a landscape rich with opportunities for innovation and adaptation. For investors willing to delve into the specific nuances of each sector, the path forward involves striking a balance between short-term resilience and long-term structural growth in both ground transportation and electric utilities.